the main drivers of returns in a leverage buyout?
The main drivers, so like some of the biggest ones are like the entrance multiple and exit multiple. If you can get in at a really low multiple and get out at a higher multiple, that's going to be one of the biggest drivers of growth. Another big drivers of return. Another big driver of return would be how much leverage you can use for the transaction, and then subsequently how much of that debt you can pay down using the company's cash flows. And trying to think another just big driver is like having a large cash flows, or like a lot of free cash flow that can be used to service debt or pay down debt.
I mean, isn't that the same thing as saying how much debt you can pay down?
Yeah, same thing pretty much.
Okay. Anything else? So entrance and exit multiples, how much debt you can use, how much of that you can pay down.
Big driver growth.
There's like one more.
Growing, like if you can significantly grow the company or like its cash flows. So say you can like increase the exit multiple, but also double its annual EBITDA, then that would also increase your returns quite a bit.
Yeah, so I just call that last part. It was just kind of the answer that I was waiting on is operational improvements, right? So if you can make operational improvements to the companies that you've invested in, then, even if your multiple stays the same, because your EBITDA is much higher, you still get a better valuation, right? Because you think about like the exit valuation, it's calculated off of EBITDA multiple. So like we already talked about increasing the multiple, so that's one lever. You could talk about increasing the EBITDA, that's the other lever, right? And then the third lever is obviously paying down the debt, because you do EBITDA times the multiple, you're still getting the enterprise value, and you're trying to back into equity value, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, like, yeah, like I can tell you understand the concepts, but obviously, like in terms of the delivery, like you could probably be more crisp.
Yeah.
Like
so too.
Like if someone asked me like, hey, what are the drivers of returns for LBOs? I would say like, it's how much you pay, it's how you pay, and then it's like, what are you getting for what you pay? Or sorry, not what you're getting. It's how much you pay, how you pay, and then like, any operational improvements that you can make to the business, right? And then you can elaborate on. So I just signposted, and then you can elaborate on each one. So in terms of how much you pay, obviously, the lower the purchase price, the higher your return is going to be, right? And on the flip side of that, also like the more you can sell it for in the end, the higher the return. So that's both entry and exit multiples. The second point about how you pay, that's referring to how much leverage private equity firm is going to use, right? The more leverage you can use, typically the higher the returns, because that means that the private equity firm doesn't have to put in as much of their own equity up front. Last but not least, it's like any operational improvements that you can make, which will then go towards increasing the EBITDA of the business that you're holding, so that even if, let's say there is no multiple expansion from the time you bought it to the time you sold it, just because your EBITDA increased, one, you're going to be able to pay down more debt, but two, you're also going to be able to, it'll just be valued higher because you're applying the same multiple to a higher EBITDA. But something like that, so I just like signposted on what the three drivers are, and then I elaborated on each one.
Yep. And then another question I had is like, on these technicals, should I try to sound as enthusiastic as during my like behavioral ones? I know I probably didn't sound very enthusiastic there either, but
you didn't sound enthusiastic at all, actually. So
so should I try to?
I think it's more important on the behavioral side, but like, to be honest, even for the technicals, like I would just keep the same energy level, on the behavioral side, it's more like, because you should be excited to tell these stories about yourself. On a technical side, it's not that like you're excited, but it's more if you lack energy, like you don't come across as confident, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah, that does.
So like giving the same answer with like a lot more conviction in your voice just makes you sound like you're like very certain of like your answer and what you're talking about, right?
Right.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more customized advice that's tailored for your specific situation, then I invite you to book a free strategy session with our team at the link below. We'll talk to you soon.